Nick. So I want to thank him for that, first of all. I was trying to pray and spray. I was trying to be everything to everybody and reaching no one. So talk to us about niching down to where, like you said, we're not using the whole pray and spray principle, but having to niche down to be able to hit your target.
Yeah, niching is a really critical piece, especially if you're a startup or in the beginning stages of businesses, because, like you said, if you're trying to talk to everybody, you're talking to nobody. And one of the the best exercises or best ways that I can describe it is that whatever problem that you're solving for your customer, one, figure that out because that's really important. But two, it's the journey that you are helping them on, because it is you as a business owner, you're the guide, and Story Brand, the book is a great example. Like you are the guide, you're walking them through a powerful hero story, but you aren't the hero, you were the guide. And so, what part of the customer's journey are you helping them with? And once you get very specific on that, it's like you're grabbing their hand and you're going to walk them 7 steps. Whatever those 7 steps are for you and your business and the problem that you solve for the specific customer that you're targeting. Those 7 steps are the most critical things that you can define because it's those small, tiny moments. It's the language that you use. It's the vocabulary. It's the meaning behind the vocabulary. It's the situations that you can emulate or that you can convey the message that you understand where they're coming from and where they want to go. And you probably are able to do it in a more articulated definition and message than what they know themselves. And whenever you're able to articulate it that well, they're going to be like, well, wow, I didn't know I had that problem, but they already knew I did. So, wow, I already trust them. And then, oh, by the way, you're congruent with who you are and how you interact in the world, and that aligns with your vision and mission for your company. Wow, I mean, that's a potent thing. So whatever journey that you're taking your customer on, and it may just be a very small journey, that it may be, if it's coffee, just think about like the the 30 minutes it takes to make a cup of or coffee. Not the exact like 30 minutes, but like the 15 minutes leading up to the cup of coffee. What will make that moment special? The messaging on the packaging, the type of packaging, how the coffee arrived to you if it's a delivery, and the act of creating this cup of coffee, whether it's filtered or whether it's French press or drip or whatever it is, and then the after effects, like okay, it's this whole journey of drinking a cup of coffee, but the more that you can really sink into that moment, that situation, you're going to be able to speak a very specific language, articulate a message that they're going to be like, man, there's a lot of other cool coffees out there, but man, they just really know how to talk to me about
Yeah.
my coffee. And so it's really about that little journry that you're
So
that you're taking
now,
the customer on.
the last two questions that I ask everybody that I have on: how do we find you? How can we order your book? How can we order your swag?
Yeah, so if you want to get the book, you can go to humblealphabook.com. If you are uh, interested but you don't want to buy just yet, you can scroll down to the bottom. You can get a free excerpt, and you'll get a feel for the book. If you're already ready to buy the book, it's also available on Amazon. It's available on Audible. It's available on iTunes. It's available on Kindle. If you want to get a hold of Stephen or I, you can find us on Instagram. Um, Stephen's at Stephen Eugene Kuhn. I'm at Increase Freedom, and you can just shoot us a DM. We're still very available currently, and you can also uh, hit us up on humblealpha.club, where you can connect with us on other places. We're on Clubhouse, and yeah, we're just excited to get the Humble Alpha message out there, and a lot of wonderful, powerful things that are happening in the veteran space. So one message that I do want to share with every veteran that's listening to this right now is that there is a veteran movement of empowerment happening as we speak. That veterans that have once identified as, you know, trauma, PTSD, um, other forms of like not finding service after service. We're changing the game on that. We're creating an entire ecosystem of veteran empowerment, and it starts with us vetpreneurs. You know, right now here in 2021, and the biggest ask that Stephen and I have is to really sink in who you are, how you interact in the world, and what you really want to do, because there's an entire ecosystem that we're creating of veteran entrepreneurship, veteran employment, veteran healing, veteran media, and all those things that are around that. And where you fit in is exactly where you should fit in, but it has to be in alignment with who you are, how you interact in the world, and what you really want to do. So that's you know, to all the veterans out there, a lot of amazing things are happening. So be sure to stick, you know, with the Vetpreneur Tribe, stick with the Humble Alpha. Stephen and I have a lot of amazing announcements that are coming in the next couple weeks. So please prepare yourself, because it's about to get crazy,
I love it.
wildly
So,
awesome.
last question. You know, we live in such a crazy world now with whole COVID, and we have a lot of parents that are being teachers, and we got everything going on. So, if I ask somebody to do something in 7 days, they're pretty much never going to get to it. But if I ask somebody to take an actionable step, they're more likely to take it in the next 24 hours. So, if somebody is struggling in their life, whether it's business or whether it's personal, what can they do in the next 24 hours to start to right the ship?
Sit down for 15, 20 minutes and remove all distractions. And whether it's, you know, on a computer or on a notepad, and ask the question, what do I really want? And then just start writing for 10, 15 minutes, and be as honest as you can be. Because a lot of people wait until something tragic happens. They wait until, you know, some kind of accident or big transition in life where they're almost forced to ask themselves what they really want. And today is a perfect day for you to ask what you really want. And once you have that honest answer, that's like 70% of it. Yes, there's work. Yes, there's action to take. But once you are aware of what you really want in life, or a really good start of what you want, then you can start taking action. You can find the right people that are going to help you, because you're going to be able to attract the people that have already done that or done something very similar. And then you can ask them, hey, what do you think I should do, or how did you do that? And of course, you know, listen to their feedback, but formulate your own answers and formulate your next action steps. So I would say that that would be
Well, there
the
you
thing I
go,
would
guys.
recommend.
Definitely check out the book. Like I said, I love the book. I love the audio version. The book took me about 2 months to read because, like I said, I'm 80% blind. But I love the book. I love your mission. Guys, if you get a chance, check out Disgruntled Veterans. A great outfit. They're actually having Disgruntled Fest coming up soon. Check them out. If you're a veteran, check out the Vetrapreneur Tribe with Stephen and Lane. And guys, I just want to say thank you. Lane, you know, I always consider you a friend and a family member. And I'm so excited for the things you guys have coming up. And whatever I can do to help promote it, you know I will.
Absolutely, and thank you for doing what you're doing. And like I've told you many times, you know, you have such a heart of gold, and I know that you're never going to quit, and you're going to make a lot of effective change in the world, and you're already doing it. So just keep on doing what you're already doing, and